Welcome to Season 2, Episode number 3 of the Madden Madness Tournament. Up next, Group C. So there's a little quick recap of what happened in the last episode, which we did Group B, and now we're on the Group C. Group C will be taking place in SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California, home of the Los Angeles Rams and the Los Angeles Chargers. All right, kicking off round 1 in Group C, we have the number 8 seed Carolina Panthers taking on the defending NFC East champions and the number 1 seed in Group C, the Dallas Cowboys. And here we go. Both teams are fired up. They're ready to get Group C underway. And interesting strategy here. The Panthers won the toss, and they want the ball first. So they really want to pull off this upset. So interesting strategy here by the Panthers. And here we go. And we are underway in Group C. End of the first half, and when it looked like it was going to be all Cowboys because they started off strong, they went up 14-0 to start the game. But the Panthers, they're not going out with a fight. They're still alive. They got a touchdown on the field goal in the second quarter and a stop as the Cowboys missed a 25-yard field goal before halftime. So it's 14-10 now. Cowboys have the lead, and they will get the ball to start the second half. So we'll see if they can hang on, but the Panthers are right there. Update as we reach the 2-minute warning, and the Cowboys lead 30-16. The Panthers were hanging in there. It was 23-16. The Panthers did get 2 field goals. The Cowboys got a field goal and a touchdown, but their extra point was blocked. And just recently, the Cowboys got a touchdown. The Panthers do have the ball, but they had 2 straight sacks, and now they are facing a 4th and 23. The Panthers need to convert this 4th down conversion and get a touchdown to stay alive and hopefully get the onside kick. But we'll see if they can somehow make a miracle comeback. But as of right now, it's looking like it's going to be a Cowboys win, but we'll just wait and see what happens. Well, the Panthers did get another touchdown, but it was a little too late. They could not recover the onside kick. So the Cowboys hang on and win 30-23. So the Panthers have been eliminated from the tournament, and the Cowboys are moving on to round 2. Next up will be our first of 3 division matchups that you'll see in round 1, as you'll see the number 7 seed Chicago Bears taking on the NFC North champions and the number 2 seed in Group C, the Detroit Lions. In our second game in round C, in round 1 in Group C is underway. End of the first half, and it's been all Lions. They lead 24-0. The Lions were able to get 3 touchdowns and a field goal in the first half, while the Bears, they just cannot come up with anything. The Bears will get the ball to start the second half, but if they want to have any shot to win this game, they have to score immediately, and they have to get a lot of stops. So we'll see if the Bears can do it or if the Lions can hang on. Update with 4:33 left to go in the game, and yeah, it's just been all Lions. The Bears finally came up with something. They got an interception, and they got a field goal out of it at least, so they avoid the shutout. But after that, it's just been the Detroit show. It's just their defense has been dominant. And the Lions did just score again, so that pretty much put the icing on the cake for the Bears. So what looks to be a Lions win, we'll see if the Bears can at least get up to double-digit points. And the Lions was just too much for the Bears today. They went 31-3. The Bears couldn't really do anything other than getting a field goal, an interception, and getting an interception and throwing it right back. That just happened a little bit ago, which I thought it was funny. But the Bears are eliminated from the tournament, and the Lions are moving on to round 2. Halfway through Group C now is up next. We have the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Now here's the deal. If the Seahawks win, they'll be the lowest seed remaining in Group C, and they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. But if the Eagles win, then either the Steelers or Browns will be the highest seed, and the Eagles will be taking on the Detroit Lions in round 2. And here we go. Both teams are rocking their throwback uniforms, so we have a throwback game, basically. So here we go. Our third game in Group C is underway. First half, Eagles are now up 24-7. It was a close game for a little bit. It was only 10-7. The Eagles were leading in that at that point. But the Seahawks did suffer a couple of turnovers, and that's what got this game to be extended to 24-7 now. The Seahawks did get a touchdown in the first quarter. The Eagles came up with 3 touchdowns and a field goal, so they right now hold on to the lead. They get the ball to start the second half, so we'll see if the Eagles can hang on or if the Seahawks can make a comeback. With just under 2 to go, and the Eagles are now leading 34-14. Yeah, the Eagles just took over in that second half. They got a field goal and a touchdown. They could have got more points, but they went for it on 4th and 2, and they didn't get it. But the Seahawks did get a touchdown, and they are in the red zone right now, trying to at least get this game closer, but it's looking like that the Seahawks are running out of time. So we'll see what happens here, but the Eagles are looking like that they're on their way to a win, and they're looking for their revenge tour after they came up short last season. The Seahawks did get a late touchdown, but it's a little too late. The Eagles are going to win 34-21, so the Eagles win the throwback game. So the Seahawks, last season, they made it to the second round. This year, they are first-round exit. And the Eagles will be moving on to round 2 and have a chance for their revenge tour after, as I mentioned just a couple minutes ago, after they came up short in the Super Bowl against the Steelers last season. And in our final game in round 1 of Group C, we have the Cleveland Browns taking on your defending Madden Madness Series champions, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the winner of this game will get the Dallas Cowboys in round 2. Here we go. This is the second of 3 division games you'll see in round 1. The Steelers won the toss. They elected to defer, so the Browns will get the ball to start, the Browns won the toss. They elected the first, so the Steelers will get the ball to start the second half, or to start the first half. I can't even talk today. And here we go. And the final game of round 1 in Group C is underway. First half, Steelers lead 13-3. Been a tight one so far. The Browns got a field goal. The Steelers got 2 field goals and a touchdown. The Browns will get the ball to start the second half, down by 10 points, so we'll see what happens. Updates, reviews, a 2-minute warning, and how about this? The Browns are up 17-13 over the defending champs. The Browns defense has been the big story of the second half as they came out with stop after stop and even a couple of turnovers. And the Browns offense has been really good in the second half. They got 2 touchdowns. They're trying to get 3 as they have reached the red zone. So we'll see what happens as the Steelers' chances to win back-to-back titles may be in jeopardy, and the Browns are looking to get back into the Sweet 16. And the Browns have completed a second half shutout. Mike Tomlin's not happy about it. The Browns win 24-13 over the defending tournament champions. So the Browns will be heading back into the Sweet 16. And as for the Pittsburgh Steelers, unfortunately for them, they are not going to be able to defend their title as they are going to be eliminated from the tournament and going to be heading home early this year. Congrats on them for winning the tournament last season, but unfortunately for them, they're not going to be able to do it again. And there you have it. So with the Steelers losing today, that means we will crown new tournament champions later on in this series. So the team that scored the most points in Group C was the Lions with 31. The team that scored the least amount of points was the Bears with 3, so the same game. And the best game in Group C, surprisingly, I'm going to give it to the Panthers and Cowboys. It was actually a really good game. You can make the argument with the Steelers and Browns game, but for me, I'm going to give it to the Panthers and Cowboys. And that's going to do it for episode 3. Congratulations to the Browns, the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the Lions for all advancing to round 2 in Group C. And round 2 in Group C, you will see the Browns take on the Cowboys and the Eagles take on the Lions. So with that being said, episode 3 is now in the books. Now it's time for episode number 4. Bring on Group A. So with that, Robert Magic, you guys have a great rest of your night. Take care. And I'll see you all in episode number 4 when Group A will take the field. Have a great rest of your night, everyone.